Most people who voted to leave the European Union, they were voting on immigration. So there's this whole atmosphere of xenophobia and racism.
I've been racially abused at least 3 times on the street now in South London. It's extraordinary. So we are at a pivotal time now.
As long as we're in denial, we'll never progress. I think it's sad that I can read books from James Baldwin and literally make direct links to the things he was talking about in the 50s and 60s to 2016 in Black Britain.
Every country is based on flows of people. Every country is based on cultural shifts. And, you know, the reason I've lived in Britain all my life is actually because it's been more open to that than many other countries. I think Britain's, in fact, an incredible place because short of the Brexit vote, our entire trajectory in post-war times has been towards an embrace of difference and diversity. I think immigration, different sets of people coming together and living together, not always happily, has made Britain all the stronger, all the better, all the more exciting, all the more significant internationally as a place to live, because we have this conversation that takes place all the time about who we are.
There are lots of white people with whom I have more in common than lots of black people. To be working class and white in Britain and to feel that you've been overlooked, undermined, forgotten, disparaged.
And they're angry. They're angry that they haven't got jobs. They're angry that their industries have gone. They're angry that their politicians don't stand up for them.
I actually have some sympathy for that. The place where I depart is, well, who's to blame for that? And of course, there are some people who will blame the visible other, or the audible other, someone they can hear speaking a different language, someone who's wearing a hijab or a niqab. I'm pretty sure that those Roma children or that Muslim woman did not trade in credit default swaps that crashed the economy and drew all the money out of the local council that means that you're no longer getting the disability services that you require. I'm sure it wasn't her.
I think in that dialogue, the issues of specifics relating to black Britons perhaps has been a bit lost. We always used to be part of the working class and Labour. I think those boundaries have gone now. And perhaps many of us are now maybe more aspirational, maybe identify with just a different political idea.
You often get, as somebody of mixed race background, people trying to get you to choose between your different heritages. You know, are you black or are you white? I am black, but I also have a European background too. How can you be both? I always remember Tiger Woods making the statement, "I'm not black," and it was on the front page of Britain's biggest selling black weekly, The Voice. Tiger Woods says, "I'm not black." I respect where he's coming from, but the problem I felt for him, and he's also of a mixed heritage, is that he allowed himself to be dictated by others in terms of who he defined himself by. And the only mistake he made there is in saying, "I am not," whereas you need to assert who you